Evening, everyone. It's about 5 minutes to 5, and this is your video number 203, the closing comment. And I'm going to show you several charts because I think they were all pretty important today. The one that we have right now is the S&P, and I was looking, as I said this morning, for it to move up and into the range where it had some resistance, which was the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages. And as you can see, that's exactly where we went. We just barely got over the 20 and under the 50. It was a good, strong day with 3-to-1 advancing declining volume and pretty decent internals all across the board, and a nice close. The next chart that I'm going to show you is the oil, because I think that the oil made this all possible. Last night it traded up a little initially, and then it came all the way down and traded as low as 1026. But by this morning it opened higher and rallied all the way up into the 1618 area, and is currently trading 1437, and that's up $2.80. What is also important about this is it took the resistance and it took the weight off the further out months, and they all acted the same way now that the May contract is gone. Our position in the oil in Hess was up a little over $3, and we sold half of our Hess calls right around, but just a touch below the 100% up rule. The last chart is the gold, and the gold is acting incredibly well. It's currently trading up about $50, 48.80 right this second. But we actually added to our stock position in Newmont Mines. We want to have a round lot of 100. We bought 40, a little bit lower than this, and we bought 20 more today. So we have 60 with an average price of about 59, and it closed almost 62. But as you can see, the gold came down to exactly where we were talking about, and it did it overnight and stayed there yesterday. I didn't get a chance to buy it yesterday, but again, I wouldn't chase the options, but I was more than happy to add to Newmont. And the reason that I like Newmont is mostly because when gold is trending, the miners tend to do about 2.5 to 3 times better. I have very little doubt that we're going through 1800. Our high close is right here at 1768, so about $30 or $32 over where we're trading right now, and under $30 from the high. We had a bunch of news today. KMI, which is Kinder Morgan, it's a pipeline company, reported earnings and actually raised their dividend. This is kind of interesting, and the main reason that I like Kinder Morgan is that Richard Kinder is just a genius, and coincidentally, he continues to take money out of his pocket and buy stock. Several of the insiders have been buying stock. Lam Research was higher during the day, and it closed at 272, which was up about 28, and then it reported earnings, and the last there is 260, down about 10.5. Not 10.5, from the $28 up, 10.5 day close. Biogen IDEC, who had some great success and told shareholders that it was going to file for its Alzheimer's drug, closed today 298, down 31 after trading as low as 289 on the fact that the drug is going to be delayed until at least the third quarter. Thermo Fisher, TMO, closed 335, up 16 on better earnings. So that was up 5%. But clearly, the head and shoulders winner here was Snap, who reported last night. I told you last night that it was up about 15%. This morning, I told you it was up about 22%. And it finished the day today 1701, up 457, up 37%. That's pretty spectacular for Snap. The NYSE was up 456, pardon me, the Dow. The high for the Dow today was 594. It finished up 2%. The NASDAQ was the leader, closing up 232, up 2.8%. And in fact, the NASDAQ 100, the QQQ, closed up $6.08, or a solid 3%. The S&P was up $63, 2.3%, and the Russell was lagging behind, up 16, or 1.39%. All in all, a pretty decent day. Be careful out there. It's